What's good, everybody? This is your girl Bella J, and it is day 9 of the 30-day sewing challenge. And I have a nice little surprise, something new to learn, which I learned from a fellow knitting student who taught me how to quilt by hand, Brenda Kaufman. And I also saw that Crafty Gemini and Whitney Sews has done this as well, so I will post a link to those two ladies' channel below. We're gonna do paper quilting or paper piecing quilting. So if you want to see what's going on and learn something new, then stay tuned. Oh, and before I forget, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and I would like you to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you can keep tuned of what I'm doing every day. Thank you so much. Let's get this going, shall we? Remember this quilt that I keep showing? This template was used. It was paper. And we initially did it by hand, and then this is done by hand. This is done by hand, and then I did it again, sewing with the machine. So I want to show you how to do something like this, something simple, something quick, and something that won't drive you up the wall. But understand something, once you get this going, you can make some crazy, interesting designs, and they are available. So I'm gonna face the camera down. You're gonna need some paper. This is a 9x12 tracing paper, which is perfect, okay? You're gonna need some paper scissors to cut. You want a marking pencil and a ruler or a grid so you can get this going. For me, this is a 6x12 that I cut out, and I pick up some fabric. Pick up whatever fabric you want. You can make it strips. We're gonna do some 3 angled. So I want you to pick up some 3 ample strips for this, all right? Let's face this down. So right here we have the paper. I am going to just angle it off one big piece. I have a piece of fabric right here, but this is too small. But, you know, I could use it if I wanted to, but I want to do something simple. So I'm going to make a line any which way. We're going to do another one. And then I want to do another one here. So we have 4 pieces right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna choose some fabric that's gonna fit that. So let's go to my scrap pile, all right? Join me. So we have this right here. I figure we're gonna do this white piece. Let's do this yellow floral. I want this vintage piece, so we're gonna do vintage. And we're gonna do green. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna use these 4 pieces. So let's go to the computer, or rather let's go to the sewing machine and get this baby going, shall we? So now we have this fabric I've made the markings. And now I have 2 fabrics. I have right sides facing each other. The markings of this pattern must stay on above. You need to face that. The fabric is going to go underneath. And right now with the markings, this is a tracing paper so I can see where the seam is at. And I'm making sure that everything is copacetic with this. I need everything to be on point. And for all intents and purposes, I'm gonna pin this down so that you can see. Don't be afraid to pin the paper to the fabric. Okay. You're gonna move your papers and your stuff, and we're gonna start sewing, shall we? Don't be afraid, please. You're going to use the markings as your guideline. And we're going to sew across, okay? It's okay. show you right now. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? Now, I did go off my mark. I didn't line it correctly, but oh no, I did. It's okay. But let's just say it's not lined correctly. That's okay. Just alter it. You really need your iron. I'm gonna make the line a little bit different to accommodate for seam allowance. Of course, you want to be mindful of everything. All right. So let's go with the next pattern, shall we? We're going to go with the next piece of fabric, and that is going to be green. We're going to do right sides facing each other. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a bad boy. Here we go. You see that? Plenty of fabric. Awesome. 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 Let's get this going, shall we? And if you're looking at this and you see that you can really fix this up, then just go right ahead. That's why I love templates. Okay, I think I like that one better. And then I'll mark it. And then I want to pin it in place because, of course, you know, I don't want it to move at all. Let's get this baby going, shall we? One more piece to go, don't worry about it. And we are going to cut off the excess fabric for this bad boy. If you didn't have a cutting board, all you're going to do is just cut this off like this with a pair of scissors or peeking shears. Make sure you take into consideration the seam allowance. That's it. And then we're going to move it this way. And we have one more piece to go. Okay. Now you want to see how it looks? Ooh. So let's do one more piece, shall we? Now I don't want all of this on, so I'm cutting this off. Okay. Hand press, and we're going to do the last piece, which is yellow. And I am not going to pin it down, but I already know where I'm sewing at. So and we are done. Let's get this baby going, and we're gonna cut it. Cutting board, check. Now I want to cut off the extra fabric, so I am going this way, right? So we're doing this excess fabric right here. I don't really like rotary cutters. It's all right. Now we're going to open this up, and we're going to lay this down, hand press it. If you have an iron, iron it. We're going to put our grid back on top, and we're going to press down and cut this. It should be 6 by 12. Be careful with your hands, please. Now you have this. Rip your paper up. And here you have your first pieced paper quilt. So here we go. Isn't that awesome? Now this is what I did earlier, only because I had to make sure I had the right instructions for you. Both 6 by 12. Look at that. There goes the paper. And all you have to do is just take it off. That's kind of like a serrated paper. And this is just tracing paper, which is perfect. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you try this at home, and well, of course you're at home. Let me know if you try this, and please post a picture to my Facebook like page. Look at this. This is what we did together, and this is what I did so I can make sure I had the right instructions for you. Yes, look at that. Don't forget to check out the description box where there's other helpful YouTubers that will help you with this project. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and comment below. Later.